Hello, everybody. Welcome to Lakers Talk with Gerald. This is episode number 49. I am so glad you can all join me tonight. You see, I got that nice jazz listening music going on. Yeah, if you've been hanging with me, you know that's how I do. I put that easy listening, that jazz in the background. So that's where it all comes from. It soothes me. It soothes the soul. It should do that. And that's what it does. That's what it's going to do for you guys. Thank you for joining me once again. Like I said, this is episode number 49. We are one more episode closer to my milestone. Today is the night of June 5th. I am in Colorado. I'm in a little town 2 hours of Denver, right in the mountains, Copper Mountain, if you ever heard of it. So I want to give some shout outs. I went and watched the game tonight, the Warriors versus Toronto. I went to a small little bar. It was called Ollie's Pub and Grub. So if you ever get a chance to be out there, go check it out. I had a really good bartender. She was really cool tonight. She was hooking everybody up. She was on her game. She will definitely make sure you get your drink right. Her name is Reba. Shout out to her. Yeah, I'm definitely giving you a shout out. She's pretty easy on the eyes too, so that's the other part about it. She's great at her job, and that helps also. So, anyway, back to this podcast. Let's get into this Lakers talk. That's what we're here for. It's been about, not quite a week since the last time I did a podcast. That was episode 48. Here in the off season, I like to talk about things, what's going on. I like to talk about rumors. I like to talk about what free agents we can possibly get, how these playoffs are affecting the possibilities of our free agents that we could get. So tonight's Warriors game, let's talk about that. How can this Warriors game affect us? Well, it affects us because of this. Kawhi Leonard is a free agent this year. He is one of the most sought after free agents available. He's considered one of the top 5 NBA players. He's young. He's probably around 28, 29, 30, something like that. He's still in that prime area of life. In many years of great basketball, and he's very sought after. And he's a free agent, and he can go wherever he wants. He can, and he is playing with Toronto right now. And it affects us because rumor was that he wanted to come play with the Lakers. He wanted to leave San Antonio, and his destination of choice was L.A. Now it's been rumored whether it's LA Clippers or LA Lakers. It just keeps going back and forth. I don't know because I don't know the sources of how accurate these sources are. But rumor is he wants to be in LA. So I've been watching these playoffs closely. I was just hoping that Toronto would lose early in the playoffs. But no, they make it all the way to the finals. And they just so happen to be up 2-1 against the Golden State Warriors, only 2 games away from a possible NBA championship. The implications that is on the Lakers, or means to the Lakers, is because, he may want to stay. If he wins the championship with Toronto first year, he may want to just stay there. He may be like, you know what, I am the head guy. I'm the star of this franchise. I just got here and I won a championship the first year. The narrative that's going to lead on from his name, and the sports writers are going to talk about him like he's the best player ever. They're going to start saying he's better than the best player in the NBA, better than Kevin Durant. So I don't want that kind of rhetoric to kind of come out. I don't want him to win a championship. I don't want him to get comfortable in Toronto. I want him to lose to Golden State like every other team has been losing all these years. The only person that's been able to beat Golden State is LeBron James when he was with Cleveland. And he's now with the LA Lakers, which is our team. And we want Kawhi Leonard to join up with LeBron James. The chances of him teaming up with LeBron James are going to go so much, it's going to get so slim if he wins the championship. It's already slim that he made it to the finals. He may just be like, well, even if we don't win it, we can run it again next year. So I don't want that to happen. I need Kevin Durant. If you listen to my podcast right now, Kevin Durant, please I mean, I don't know what you gotta do. Shoot some stuff in the calf. I don't know how well you are. If you can walk, if you can shoot, if you can play, come on back. Come on back. We need you. Klay Thompson, I saw you pull that hamstring. I remember back in the Lakers, back in like 89, 80, somewhere back in there when Magic Johnson pulled a hamstring. Byron Scott pulled a hamstring in the finals, and we lost against Detroit and Isaiah Thomas. Yeah, they didn't come back, and I know about them hamstrings. Yeah, I mean, I hope you can come back, but I don't know. I just don't know, so I'm not going to even say nothing about that. If you somehow can hobble out there like Pierce did in that game where he acted like he busted a knee at halftime and got carried out, and then he came back out and just busted shots, do one of them, I'm cool with that. All right? So, all right, a few other new things, guys, I want to talk about. So we talked a little bit about the finals. We talked about how that affects the Lakers and how Kawhi Leonard, how I don't want him to win a championship. Not yet. I want him to win one with the Lakers alongside LeBron James, or as long as he has a Lakers uniform on somehow, but not with Toronto. Okay? So the next Lakers news is we just hired another assistant coach. Word is that Lionel Hollins has just been hired as another assistant coach with the Lakers. Now, if you guys don't know, he's actually he's had head coaching jobs in the past. He is the winningest Memphis coach in their history. So he has the most wins of any coach that has coached them. Try saying that 20 times in a row, or 3 times in a row fast. All right, guys. So yeah, and he's a good coach. So I think, when we first hired the head coach, Frank Vogel, everybody was saying that he was our 3rd or 4th choice, and he was just a consolation type prize, and we really wanted somebody better. And he settled and signed a 3-year contract and all this stuff, and he wasn't that great a coach, and blah 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 and blah blah blah. But they have been building coaches around him that is kind of starting to get a really good foundation. He's getting some strong pillars around him. He's got Jason Kidd that's been a head coach before on 2 different teams. He's got Lionel Hollins that's been a head coach, and he's a seasoned guy that's been around a while. I mean, so he's got some strong pillars around him. So to me, I'm starting to feel a lot more comfortable about the coaches that we are building. I actually am. I mean, everybody in all the media is saying all these negative things about the Lakers and how bad we are and how messed up our organization is, and no one is leading it, and this and that and blah 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 and blah blah blah. And you know what? I'm one of those people that I only want to hear negative talk so much. I only want to hear negative so much, and then when I hear so much, I start to ignore you. So that's where I am right now with all the sportscasters, sports media, people out there that's trying to put this negative narrative about the Lakers. Stop it. Stop right there. I don't want to hear it no more. Negative talk is done with. I'm only talking about positive. I'm only looking forward. I'm not looking back. I'm not going to keep talking about what's bad about the Lakers, what's this, what's that. You know what? We got LeBron James, arguably the best player on the planet, on our team. Yes, he's about to be 35 years old. Yes, he's played 17 seasons in the NBA. But guess what? Even with 17 seasons in the NBA, he's still putting up 27, 8, and 9. That's crazy. Who do you know that's played 17 seasons that put up 16 or 17 seasons in the NBA that put up 27, 8, and 9, or anything close to that? I'll wait. You let me know. Look back. Was it Kobe? And if it was, I love Kobe. He's a Laker. I'm not going to say nothing bad about Kobe. Kobe was doing his thing. But, I'm just being real. LeBron, yeah, he's slowed down a little bit. He's gotten older, but he's still producing. His defense is not like it used to be. But what I'm saying is that at the age and the amount of time he's been in the NBA, he's still highly efficient. Look at his look at his percentages. Look at his rebounds. Look at his scoring. Look at his his field goal percentage. Look at his 3-point shooting. You know, he's highly effective over his career, very efficient. You know, so LeBron James has been very efficient over his career. He has been affecting winning on his team. He's not just one of those guys that's gonna stuff the stat. What he does helps the team win. I mean, as shown prior to coming to the Lakers, he had been to 8 straight finals. You know, yeah, he only won 3, and a lot of people are gonna down him for only winning 3 out of 8, or you know, things like that, or 3 out of 9, whatever the number is. The point is, he brings his team back to back to back, and you know, that's incredible by itself. Most people never. It's a whole lot of NBA players never make it to the finals. It's a whole lot of great NBA players didn't win any NBA championships. Charles Barkley, Karl Malone. You know, I mean, damn, it's so many great. Steve Nash. I mean, it's so many greats out there that were great. You know, not Akeem Olajuwon. I meant Dominique Wilkins. I mean, you got all these great players that are great out there that never won a championship, and so, let alone got to 8 or 9 of them and carried it and were the best player on their team to get to 8 or 9. That's unheard of. You know, yeah, Michael's the great, but remember, before he came to getting all them championships, he was knocked out of the playoffs, you know, first, second, third round. You know, didn't make it to the finals until he got a team around him. So just remember that. Young LeBron brought his team to the finals way younger than MJ ever did. And I'm not going to start any MJ debates because I know it's going to get crazy if I even start to say anything bad about Michael Jordan, and I won't. Because I know, hey, look, Michael Jordan was a beast in damn self. But right now I'm talking about LeBron with the Lakers. So, back to what I was saying is that we got LeBron still 17th season. He's still a great player. Still affects winningness. When he was playing with the Lakers before he got hurt, he had played every game up until he got hurt. And then the Lakers at that time were in 4th place in the Western Conference, was doing really well, was gelling. Even though they didn't have quote-unquote shooters around us, like everybody claimed that LeBron needed around him, but we were still gelling. We were still playing well. LeBron was carrying us. He was doing his thing. And then he got hurt. He pulled that growing muscle, and he was out 17 games, and then we started to sink. It was like the Titanic got that, you know, hit an iceberg. That's what happened. And we only won probably 3 games out of that 17. And we dropped all the way from 4th place in the Western Conference all the way down to 10th position in the Western Conference when LeBron came back. And think about it, when he did come back, he wasn't 100%. So, I mean, it just wasn't meant to be. And so all those people out there that just want to condemn the Lakers and talk about how bad they were and they didn't put no shooters around them and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, of course, we didn't have shooters. We didn't have great shooters, whatever. But we still were in great position. If LeBron had stayed healthy, imagine if the playoffs started. We had a great shot at damn near every team in the Western Conference besides Golden State Warriors, and we would have gave them a run for their money. As good as any team could have gave them. You know, who gave them a run for their money in Western Conference? Nobody. Was it Houston? No. Was it Portland? No. I mean, it was nobody in the Western Conference. Was it Denver? No. No. So, let's not talk about the Lakers like they were that messed up. And so this year, if we can get another player, we got so many to choose from. So many players are going to be out there that can really affect our team. I mean, you got the Jimmy Butlers, you got the Kawhi Leonard, Kevin Durant, Klay Thompson, Kemba Walker. And, I mean, really any one of those players added to our team without minusing or taking away from the young guys would make us better. Any one of those guys just added without taking away would make us better. We would be a better team, and we would look to probably be somewhere, I think, in the top 4 next year in the Western Conference. Now, the thing that has come up that once again Anthony Davis, that has come up again. He has met with had a meeting with the team, and so once again he after that meeting he emphasized that no, he does not want to stay there even after they got the number 1 pick, even though they're going to get Zion Williamson. He said, nah, I'm good. I still want to go. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be in New Orleans. I want to play for another team. And reportedly, the Lakers and the Knicks are one of the 2 top teams that he says he still wants to go to. So the thing about that, now keep in mind, Davis still has another year on his contract. So they don't have to, trade him to where he wants to go. They can trade him to any team. And even though he might say he don't want to play for him, they can still trade him if they want. The thing is, the other team is going to understand that he don't want to play for them, and that they're risking losing players and only having basically like a rental for 1 year, and losing all the players that they probably had on contract for 3-4 years, and the young players that could have blossomed into something great. So most of the teams are not going to take that risk, and so it's almost like Memphis has to kind of, he's kind of squeezed them into a corner. And you either, hey, trade me to the Lakers. And so the only thing about that gets me is that we would have to give up probably a good amount of our young core. And that's the part I don't like. That's the part that just, I'm like, yeah, we would probably be a good team. We would have LeBron, Anthony Davis, and we probably would get, if we got Anthony Davis committed, we probably would get one other person that's great, like a Kyrie Irving or something like that. But the problem is, I'm just thinking about the guys, man, their potential. I want these guys to turn to something. Brandon Ingram showed flashes. Lonzo Ball showed flashes. Kyle Kuzma. I just don't want to give up all these guys. I wish somehow we can make it work without that. Like if we can somehow not trade for Anthony Davis and somehow get all right, just hear me out, guys. If we can get Kawhi Leonard and Jimmy Butler, we can sign them somehow free agents without giving up any of our young core. And guess what? We would be amazing. That would be damn it. And then Anthony Davis can, after that year, can still come to the Lakers. Oh my goodness. That would be the team. That would be the squad. Man, it would sell out every game. Tickets are already crazy in the Staples Center. It would get even crazier. So, alright guys. I don't know if you guys could tell the excitement in my voice just thinking about that lineup, thinking about these free agents, thinking about who we could possibly get. Man, June 22nd can't come fast enough. June 22nd is the NBA draft where we have the number 4 pick. I'm looking to see if we're going to trade it. Are we going to keep it? Which I kind of want to keep it too. Unless we can get some crazy great player, I would like to see who we get in this NBA draft. Right after that, I heard that they moved the free agency up to June 30th instead of the 1st, and so I'm waiting to see June 30th also. The end of this month is going to be an exciting time. Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you for joining me. This is going to wrap it up for episode number 49 of Lakers Talk with Gerald. I appreciate you. Please go ahead and subscribe. And I got some previous YouTube videos, and this is just going to be an audio, but the audio is going to also show up on YouTube, so if you want to go listen to it from there as you're driving in your car, you can do so. And eventually I'm going to start doing some more YouTube videos. I've kind of stopped that for the last couple months, but I'm going to get back to that here in the next couple weeks. So be on the lookout for that, and then you can go watch me. And if you want to just see my face, see what it look like, see me talking in video, I do have at least 10 to 15 videos of Lakers Talk with Gerald, so you can go and watch those videos. They are still out there. All right, that's going to do it. I'm officially out.